Welcome back to the Filthy Wall, where we peel back the surface and confront the tough questions. Today's topic, can whites and blacks coexist in America? A question as old as the country itself, yet still as urgent and relevant as ever. Let's get something straight from the start. Coexistence is not just possible, it's necessary. But that doesn't mean it's easy, and it sure doesn't mean it's automatic.
Everybody's getting fed up with black people except for black people.
Interesting to see the black communities in Chicago and New York screaming bloody murder now because these illegal immigrants are coming into your towns. I've been warning you black folks in the inner cities for years.
You know what he wanted to say. I've been trying to warn you niggas.
The white liberal politician is your enemy. Malcolm X said it in '65. He's a fox. He says that he's gonna help you for his own personal agenda. But yet you'll keep voting for these white fucking liberal politicians that don't give a about you.
Now let's talk about culture, because culture matters. Every group has parts of its culture that evolve, stagnate, or even turn toxic. That includes mainstream American culture, white culture, black culture, and every subgroup in between. There's a dangerous trend where stereotypes about laziness, victimhood, entitlement get weaponized instead of challenged. Some argue that parts of Black America are stuck holding on to past pain.
See, white people ridicule the hell out of poor white trash. They ridicule the hell out of incest coming out of Appalachia. We glorify the equivalent for black life. See, we don't need to glorify the gangster and the thug. We don't need to glorify the harlot and the sleaze. We don't need to glorify the shirker. It's a false narrative and a false image that people see day in, day out, and they've been brainwashed by this inappropriate propaganda that's not being countered. I'm countering.
I love that. You know, how many more people are we gonna get to stand up and just tell the truth? It's a cultural thing. It's a cultural thing.
But progress requires more than just pride. It requires action, accountability, and unity. It means challenging systems and personal choices. It means asking, what am I doing to break cycles, not just repeat them? Can anyone succeed in America based purely on hard work and self-merit? Maybe, but the playing field is not always level. Some start at point A with a full backpack, others are already halfway to Z. Pretending otherwise is dishonest. But here's the truth, resentment doesn't build bridges. Neither does entitlement. We need to embrace a model that values both historical awareness and personal responsibility.
It's a broken culture, it's a broken society, and hip-hop is hurting things, but I also want to talk to you about something I've realized. Even if Black Americans are aware and know their history, right? And you can get Black conservatives who understand the history much more, who understand, the ills of the left and what the left has done. But still in that regard, they bring to the conservative side the same bad habits that I was hoping Black conservatives would be abandoning. And what I'm talking about, number one, is conflict resolution. Black Americans do not know how to resolve basic conflicts. Everything has to turn into a fight. I hate you forever. You got to draw lines. It's like you're this gang or that gang. And you still see it happening in politics.
What if instead of blaming, we started building? What if instead of generalizing, we started listening? Success for one group doesn't mean failure for another. We rise or fall together. So can whites and blacks coexist in America? We must. But coexistence isn't tolerance. It's not just being not racist. It's doing the hard work of understanding, collaboration, and accountability on both sides. The past is not the whole story, and it doesn't have to write our future. Let's tear down the filthy walls that divide us. One real, honest conversation at a time. This is the Filthy Wall. Like, share, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Respectfully, let's keep the conversation going.